Hey, how's it going? Wednesday, the midweek. Let's get this going. I'm just trying to survive. I'm just trying to survive. Go.
Greetings, PG and Jean. We are here and ready to be independently wealthy. Jim Rath, Jim Nervous spells Jim
What?
PGEL.
Oh my God, please say you won the lotto. Please say you won the lotto. What? Everybody deserves to win the lotto. At least 7 or 8 times in their life. Okay, technically I won the lotto, but getting $2 from it, that doesn't count. You know? All right, whatever. I wish. I don't know. Positive thinking. Throw it out there. It could happen. What's up? We're going to be very good today because this one's got his, I don't know, body breaking issues. So you're going to take a break when you're supposed to take a break. We got a little alarm clock that's going to go off and it's going to be like, and you're going to be like, okay, I got to take a break, walk around so that your feet don't collapse in on themselves. He's an idiot. No, you streamed 3 days in a row and you were standing literally the whole time. So that was, what? I don't know. How many hours did we stream 3 days in a row? That was like 12 hours standing straight and then working after that. So 12 hours, what? Standing amongst those 3 days just for streaming, and then the other 5 per day of just doing other work. So, anybody math? Why don't we round up to 30 hours straight? Whatever. Be healthy. I'm trying, dude. This one, you losing weight, you eating right. You know, you got the proteins, less fat, less salt, less I don't know, whatever other garbage you used to eat. We're trying, dude. It's just the body's like, nah. I'm like, come on, bro. Yeah, we're trying. Dude, we had the storms, this week. Oh my God, for people who weren't keeping up. Dude, quite literally, we have never been in an area that has been affected by heavy flooding. Heavy flooding, like when roads are washed away. That was literally, what was it, Sunday? When the hell was this? What day is it? Wednesday? Anybody remember? God, like literally, it's just been a haze because we've been just kind of running around trying to fix certain things. Dude, it just kept raining. And then dude, when was the last time you heard of a mudslide in Connecticut? A literal mudslide. Dude, things were washed away. People got literally swept away. Usually that's like, California hills kind of thing. You're like, the mudslide, that kind of thing. It's pretty a little washed away. No one was trying to hold on to a sign. Dude, less sugar too, yeah. Dude, I don't even use sugar. The only time I have sugar is if it's already in an item and I don't eat a lot of sugary things. Yeah. Good for me. Except ice cream. That's the one bad thing we got to break is the ice cream. And I think we'll be able to do that as the colder months come in, because we'll be like, ooh, it's too cold for ice cream. That kind of thing. Connecticut. Did I write that correctly? No. It's the best way to remember how to spell Connecticut, and we had to do it ourselves, is connect, I, cut. That's literally how you spell Connecticut. Connect, I, cut. Because we are cut off from the rest of Connecticut, apparently. Dude, all the roads, even major ones. We got a phone call from the town. They're like, yeah, all the roads are out. We got people assessing it, but expect it to take up to a month. I'm like, a month? I'm like, dude, that's like a main road, bro. Dude, same stupid way I remember it. Oh, there you go. Right? That's pretty good. Massachusetts and Connecticut, the 2 most misspelled states. And Mississippi. Nobody knows how many I's or S's are in it. We just throw them all down and hope for the best. Oh, God. It's even worse when you have dyslexia. You're just like, there's 12 S's in here, apparently. Where? Let me say hi to everyone. Hey, Phoenix Moreau, hi. Angelica Storm, hi. Boom.
Hi, PG.
9 moons, thank you. I appreciate. Cool, that worked perfectly. Hey, microwave, thank you. ADJ, thank you. Angelica Storm for the 9 moons, I appreciate. Mississippi. I just Mississippi. I let autocorrect handle that one. All right. ADJ. Hi, what's up? The sort of song we use to memorize Mississippi. Yeah, but I can't remember the song. Doesn't help me. Olivia, hi. What's up? Max Marvel, hi. Phoenix Monroe, hi. Thank you. King Choi, what's up? How's it going? Zaruchi, Thanos, Tetsuru, hi. What's up? How's it going? Dude. No, man. And you can look up like videos and stuff, you know, like literally Connecticut flooding. You see like whole air cars underwater. I only see that stuff in other places happen. I've never seen it happen here, you know? And of course, you know, post storm, everyone's just like, all right, here's what the town is like. We blocked off all these roads because they're unsafe. Do not remove the barriers and drive right through it because you will die. And of course, what do people do? They do it. You know how many people like literally they had to change the post because when they wrote it, it was a little flippant, so they revised it. But literally the fire department was like, their post was seriously because somebody basically just ran over you know, safety cones and went right through like all this barrier stuff. And then they updated it to be a little bit more polite because, you know, it is a town official thing. Yo, these barriers are there to like save your life. I know you're like, well, you know, whatever, man. I don't want to go all the way around, bro. You know, dude, what the hell? Dude, there was a 20-foot drop in one of the roads, you know? Dude, you do that crap at night, you're gonna die. God. Isn't that ridiculous? I don't know. Was the rainfall some aftermath of a hurricane? I have no idea, dude. You know, and the news didn't say crap. We got alerts from FEMA after the fact. Like, it just crept up, and people are like, oh, you're going to expect rain. All the weather things, there's going to be a little bit of rain in New England. And then it was just like, you know, that kind of like epic, kind of weird crap that you hear in movies. Dude, it didn't stop. There was waterfalls off people's roofs. It was insane. People lost animals, pets. People were been finding like garbage from like 7 miles away, washed up in their homes. They're like, whose photo album is this? You know, and it's like, oh, I live in another town. That's mine. You know, it's like, what? Oh, God. Storm had nothing to do with what? It was just a storm passed across America. I don't know what ... is, but there you go. Yeah, so I don't know, it just came out of nowhere and didn't leave for a while and caused a bunch of problems. So, literally people's houses got swept away in Connecticut. Like, how does that even happen? You know, and I'm just like, what? No, there was a little mini golf course in this town called Oxford that basically got wrecked. You know, and a new Mexican restaurant that opened up, but it used to be a bakery, and then it was a Mexican restaurant. We didn't even get a chance to try it. We looked at the menu and we're like, you know what, we'll come back here when it's not 10 a.m. and they're just opening up. We thought it was still the bakery, so we drove in there, and then it was like, it felt different because there was like mariachi music and no baked goods, so we knew something was up. But we did get a menu, and then we're like, oh, cool, look, they got a lot of cool stuff. Cool, all right, cool. You know, when it's not 10 a.m., we'll be back, thanks. Did 4Y Records survive? Dude, I don't even know what's going on with that guy. I think he's so dismayed with music, he just set the store on fire. Save anything, what? Using multiple signs to spell it out. That's work. With the rain, read that. Yeah, but it's really kind of weird. You know, for those who are in Dawnstream, there have been really good instances of people being really good and helping others out. Like this one town had this like indie supermarket. They stayed open all night for people who couldn't get home. So they had a place to stay and shelter, and they gave them food and stuff. And I'm like, boom, that's a good place. A little bit out of the way, but it's, you know, if I was closer, I would shop there. You know, stuff like that. People literally opening up their homes to neighbors like, dude, okay, you lost your house. You need a place to stay. We got electricity and stuff like that. Boop-a-doop. And I'm like, yes, people don't suck. You know? Dude, there's a lot of good stuff. Dude, and I'm just like, you know, at least it's good to see those examples every once in a while rather than the toxicity you see on the internet of just, you know, I guess a self-entitled troll sitting in their little basement going, me, I didn't like Deadpool, so I'm going to spoil it for everybody. Me, post, you know, that kind of thing. You know, that kind of crap. So it's good. It reinvigorates your hope for humanity, even though we're inundated with the worst of it, you know? There you go. Bum. He took out insurance, but the store wasn't damaged, right? Boom. Yes, I'm trying to think. There was some other weird crap that happened. Let's say cars got swept away. People had to get rescued from cars. People are still looking for their pets. You know, I'm sure all the wildlife got shifted around for a couple of days. Most of the water's like receded and whatever, so it's like this big cleanup process. I think they said they closed 60 roads, and then there had to be like, an additional however many that needed to be reevaluated because they might have structural damage. So, literally yesterday, a sinkhole opened up in one that looked perfectly fine. It was just like, yeah, people were driving on it, boom, sinkhole. Oh God, small one, but still a sinkhole none left. That means there's structural damage. That it washed New Yorkers back to New York City. Nope, they're still here. As are the snowbirds. For those who don't know, snowbirds are basically people who live in Connecticut that have a secondary residence in Florida, so they can go to Florida and not have be bothered with a New England winter. That must be nice. Oh no. Meanwhile, I'm there just freezing my nose off if I had one. It's just like, all right, good for you. I can't be bitter. If I had extra money, I'd move to, What? You got Reynards, dude. Your fingers turn to like ice picks. It's crazy. It was also a full moon. The tide was high. It was also a full moon. You can't blame the moon for that. What? Werewolves had nothing to do with it. They always get a bum deal, man. That reminds me, I'm going to get a Crow reboot on Friday, so please no, don't worry. There's not going to be any spoilers for the Crow reboot because nobody's seen it. Nobody's going to see it. Just you. You tell us and spoil it for everybody. Well, like nobody, nobody's like, dude, no spoilers for the Crow, dude. I know everyone. No one's seen it. No one's. I don't even think the people who were in it decided to watch it all the way through. I mean, Wyoming, Montana, no, I don't do that. Oh, coffee. Oh, we did. Oh God, no, we didn't take them out yet. Crap. We added some more wholesome coffee cards. I don't know if they're gonna come up, but hey, we're trying to stack the deck in the wholesome favor. What? So when the coffee cards come up, it might be good. We added like, what was it, like 100, 200 or something like that? I don't know. We're trying to balance it out so it's not just weird AI garbage. What? It's gonna pick the same ones. It better not, dude. It's on random, bro. Random. Come on, random rules. I played that game. I still got to finish it. What? No, it's a good game. But circles are good. Yeah, I know, but sometimes they're too heavy and they poke you in the eye. All right, let's get coffee. I got to wake up somehow. I'm on earlier than usual because we're expecting another thunderstorm with high winds this time. So yeah, we survived not losing power, but oh God, wind is always the worst. Whatever. Let me stay out here in case it's something weird. Okay, acceptable. Drinking a coffee concentrate, bro. See, look. See, I told you they started looking aggravated. That's one of the ones where she looks aggravated. That things are a little bit too booby, right? That's why we took the time to find a different model to work with because the cards were literally being churned out where she looked ticked off. She doesn't look ticked off in that. Can I drink my coffee quick? Come on. That's all right. It's all right. Coffee's all right. Coffee's all right. Boop. Thunderstorms with high winds. Something that happens a lot in Florida during hurricane season or when spring hits. Florida. I don't know. There was Gamescom. I know Dawn went through it. I did not really find anything where I was like, damn, about Gamescom. Because, bro, I know if you like Call of Duty, the next Call of Duty looks kind of good. That they showed some campaign thing. I'm like, that looks like super action-packed kind of fun campaign. And I'm like, if I cared about it, I'd play it. But so for people who like Call of Duty, it looks kind of fun. other than that, it's like I didn't really care about Diablo. Half these other games, I'm like, blah. But tonight, there should be an indie showcase, but it might interrupt me watching Mr. Lobo. No, because, okay, here's the thing. For people who don't know, Cinema Insomnia is usually on Wednesdays, and they do a draw along. And, usually we're lurking there because, we watch them kind of basically all the time. We put them on in the background. We might be doing our work, and we look up every once in a while, see what the hell's happening. But they did a draw along, right? And there was a sock monkey in it. And I'm like, you know what? Let's draw a weird psycho sock monkey. And then they end up showing it on stream later, So they're going to do that tonight. If you want to see his rendition of a weird little sock monkey, then, what is it, 8 o'clock or something tonight, Eastern? Cinema Insomnia. I don't know. I don't know. We get bored. But, no, it's good because, it encourages people to doodle. You don't be, and that's the whole thing. You don't got to be a really good doodler. You just got to doodle, Kind of fun. They just added Crow skin in Call of Duty. Is it original Crow or Crow Malone? Bear. You know what we need is a Crow game, a good Crow game. Bro, you want to reinvigorate the franchise, make a really good narrative Crow game based on the Brandon Lee version of Crow. Dude, that would be so sweet, man. Dude, I'd be like, here, take my money. No, because they make games out of every other franchise, bro. We got RoboCop, we got old stuff. Dude, there's even a Judge Dredd game. There's an old one. It's on GOG. It's apparently $1.49 now. What, Judge Dredd versus Judge Death or something? Yeah. They added the newer one. Oh, God. Why would they do that, dude? I don't want Crow Malone in my COD. Dude, this is getting stupid-iculous, man. God. Oh, that's the other thing I'm getting a little aggravated with there. What are they throwing? Lara Croft from Tomb Raider into like that Naraka game? And I'm like, this makes absolutely no sense. I don't give a flying crap about these stupid crossovers. And they're doing some kind of, what was it, Genshin Impact crossover with Fate something or other. I'm just like, get the hell out of here. I'm like, can nobody world build something that doesn't need to have something else thrown into it? That was like this weird little assessment I made of all these little collabs or crossovers that they keep doing. And I'm just like, does nobody create an interesting enough world to have it sustain itself on its own? To Genshin Impact's credit, assuming that was the game, it was one of the Hoyoverse games. I'm like, that had some longevity to it. People were interested in it. People played it a lot. And, for one of those kind of mobile games, it's a decent game. But I'm just like, that didn't need it. It didn't need it. It's like, what happened to good world building that immersed you into a new land without you throwing in a third party character to be like, hey, dude, the crow, we're just going to put him in. Why? Why is he here now? You literally just smashed the entire world that everybody worked so hard to create. You're just like, no. It's all good. Yeah, I know you made this really great thing, but we're putting a crow in there. We're putting a crow. We're putting Spider-Man's going to be in there. I'm like, why are you doing this? God. Steam page froze right as you started. Stream page? Oh. Well, I don't know. You know how to refresh. What are you doing? Elden Ring? There you go. Elden Ring. There you go. Do you think Elden Ring's going to be like, you know what we need in here? We work with that J.R. Martin guy. You know what we do? Let's put that Snow character from Game of Thrones. Let's just throw him in there. Why not? And one of those House of the Dragon people. Yeah, let's throw them in there too. Why are you doing this? Well, got to have a collab, right? No, shut the hell up. We don't need that crap in there. Elden Ring is fine by its own. Yeah, but fans like that. Put your Jon Snow in there. Why? And again, it goes back to, Magic the Gathering having all these obnoxious collabs that don't need to be in there. And I'm like, you went through all this trouble to build the world, and then you basically break it by adding all this garbage into it. Yeah. And I know, like, if people even gave a crap about lore anymore, it's like people just want the quick dopamine hit of, that's my character, it's in the game, I love that character, dude. That's here, take my money. You know, people don't realize how much it diminishes and waters down the initial world that was built. But hey, people do what they want. People do what they want, dude. Promotional benefit for the show. It was Star Rail? All right, Star Rail. Like, does that really need that in there? No. No. Star Rail's fine on its own. It's got different worlds. You're running around, all that crap. It's fine. I don't follow Magic the Gathering anymore. It does not have its own.
Dude, bro, no, dude, you can't do that, dude. No.
Exactly. There needs to be somebody outside Wizards of the Coast doing that every time somebody walks into their office. Dude, no, dude. Thank you. Does it not have its own story anymore? I don't even know, because it's like they just threw everything into it. You got Transformers in there, you got Doctor Who, you got Lord of the Rings, apparently My Little Pony at some point. Dude, it goes on forever. There's just all these weird little crossover. Assassin's Creed? Bro, come on. Come on. You know, the only assassin Magic Gathering needed was the Royal Assassin, okay? That was a really good card. It was an assassin. We already had that job filled, okay? We didn't need a reskin of a piece of cardboard. God. Thought they got stopped after what new Flexia or whatever ended. I hadn't checked after that. Dude, I haven't played in years, so I'm just like, it's out of my hands. I'm not personally invested in it, but, for old school people that are still on that train, I'm just like, man, these poor guys. What did I watch on YouTube to them? Recommended the video to the what? The podcast. I don't know. I don't know what the algorithm did to you. Nah, man, algorithm not so good. Not so good anymore. You click on one thing that's all off brand for you. Forget about it, dude. This is what happened to me on Twitter. I don't know what the hell I was scrolling through. I probably like clicked on artwork or something, and they're like, oh, well, that a piece of artwork is probably a little spicy or something because, it had this character in it. And I guess you want to just see nudity 24/7 now. And I'm like, all right, let's hide insensitive content. Ask me before you show it. Blur things out and all this other crap. And I'm like, oh, my God. Now I can't even see artwork. Yeah, so I just post on Twitter. I don't really interact anymore because my eyes hurt. I feel like my eyes need an exorcism from all the garbage I've seen on the internet. The power of Christ compels you to not log on to the Twitter /X, dude. I don't know. Wi-Fi's really terrible today. God, I mean, dude, you're paying for that, aren't you? Well, no, it's Starbucks, right? I don't know. I think when it comes to crossovers, the only thing that kind of works is comic books. I mean, Judge Dredd versus Predator. That's awesome. Yeah, they had Batman, Judge Dredd, bunch of crap. Batman, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's a comic book. It's a little series. You can take more liberties with that, and it works. It was G.I. Joe versus Transformers, all that crap, Elvira meets Vincent Price. Dude, just bizarre crap, Ash versus basically the entire planet. What, Army of Darkness? Dude, that guy has fought everybody. I think he fought Freddy and Jason at the same time. I'm just like, let's go. That's fine. Comic books. But dude, video games and stuff build a world that's interesting in and of itself, I haven't paid for Wi-Fi since last year. Leech. All right. I'm going to leech some caffeine into my brain. Let's go. Boop. Why's there a weird little creature back there? We didn't even ask for that. Like a weird octopus. This is highly concentrated. I should probably have water. Woda. What the hell did this come from? What year was this done, dude? God. Oof. Yeah, that coffee's in my brain now. Synapses are firing away. Boom. On the other hand, I'm having to deal with customer service to try and get a refund for this defective power station. Oh, I thought you were going to say defective cappuccino or something. I thought you were like dealing with their customer service. You imagine? You go back with like half a cup of cappuccino and a Starbucks, and you're like, yeah, I got to return this. Well, why? It's defective. Well, what do you mean it's defective? What do you even mean? It's not working. No, I mean, I did what I normally do with these things. I had some of it. It's not loading with my brain. All right, so it's defective. Can you get me a new one? They'll be like, what? Like, just do it. God, what was the weird thing? Oh, you also remind me to change standing/sitting position so my legs don't collapse in on themselves. No, there was another thing. Oh, dude. There's this legal thing going on with Disney, allegedly. It's kind of weird and sad yet bizarre because Disney lawyer lingo stuff. Now, assuming what we read was true, apparently somebody, with their wife or whatever, went to a Disney park. They ended up asking if the, place had food allergies or whatever. They're like, no, don't worry about it. Person ended up getting food with some kind of allergen in it, and they ended up dying, right? So, of course they want to sue Disney because this thing happened. Apparently, they're trying to get out of it, Disney, by saying, well, you know what? You did sign up for Disney Plus, and in that agreement, it says that Disney is not held liable for whatever, and any legal matters have to go through arbitration. What? Because they had Disney Plus at some point. And I'm like, so because this guy watched Goof Troop, he can't sue Disney for basically, allegedly giving this person like food that contained food allergens and them dying, right? Allegedly. So what? Like, I was in a park. It's got nothing to do with a streaming service. I'm like, but they're really trying to push it. So now, like, lawyers are like, yo, Your Honor, really? Go.
I need some help, since they won't charge. We'll send you a return label so you can send it back, then we'll ship a new one. But I sort of need it now, so. Oh, then we can send the return label so you can get a.
No, they don't. They probably don't speak English. You're dealing with Google Translation right now. You're doomed. You know what? Like, literally buy a new one and then send it back. I mean, that's all you can do. No, in the meantime, buy a new one, get it, and then send that one back, and then it'll give you a refund. And then, you know what you do? When you get that new one, then send the other one back. Like, that's what you got to do when you're on a budget. Get it, use it, return the broken one, they send you a new one, and then send the other one back. Boom. It's a lot of sleight of hand, but, you got to do what you got to do. But yeah, the restaurant is liable, not Disney, but it's literally in Disney parks, because that's kind of where it happened. So I guess I think it was a Disney restaurant. I don't know what they have in there. Like, I really don't know. So if you're interested in it, look it up, because it's such a bizarre legal angle for a company to take, supposedly, that essentially if you watch The Mandalorian, then you can't ever, sue Disney if a giant Mickey statue falls on you at the park. The irony is, Dawn signed up for those, not me. I can sue whoever I want. That's not Disney's problem. The restaurant company is not owned by them. They're just using the land. All right, well, then you would have to, go after the company, and that should be clear. So, I don't know. Just interesting what they're trying to do. Look it up. See what it do. Bum, 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 bum. No, that's what I did in the end. Yeah. It's kind of a long and involved process. It's like if you need a charger, it's slightly important, right? Oh, just send it back. Well, how is this thing going to work then? Deceased woman's husband signed up for Disney Plus, not her. Yeah, but it's like guilt by association. I think if you're married, it's kind of it's like a conjoined twin, I don't know. Disney just wants everyone to know you can't sue them just for fun. Just for fun? Somebody died. You mean just for funeral? They're not even suing for a lot. What was it, like $500,000? Which I think is reasonable. The guy's not like, give me $20 million. $500,000? Dude, Eisner is blowing his nose in that. Like, come on. I don't even know if he's still there anymore. Power station was the issue. Somebody didn't do morning. Whatever, just send them late before a refund. Yeah, there you go. Got to do it. It's just so bizarre. Where to leave off? And it was a trial, not even a full subscription. It was a trial? Well, here's the thing. Wouldn't that agreement just be within the term of the trial period? Because the trial ends, right? The agreement ends. Wouldn't that be the case if they didn't sign up for it again? That's what I would say. Because, you know, if you enter into a contract, like even with video games, you know how they have those long EULAs? The life of the game is over. The devs, you know, we're not doing this anymore. The product's dead, you know? Wouldn't that mean that the contract is also over too? Because it's a moot, dead thing. It's not a thing anymore, you know? I don't think that's what they said. Disney doesn't seem what? Doesn't seem about the shows anymore. But I love Disney. The whole thing is Warwick Davis. What happened with the Warwick Davis and Willow thing? What happened? Warwick Davis, could you do the Leprechaun again, please? You're so good in that. Literally, they haven't played the Leprechaun because, you know, they have kids and they're like, I don't want my kids seeing me as the, you know, weird evil figure. I'm sure they're old enough now. You can explain it to him. Yes, Dad is not really a leprechaun and he's not going to take your gold, you know, that kind of thing. Dude, they're such a good actor. They shut the Willow show after one season. Oh, that and the Acolyte, too. Acolyte ain't getting a second season. Big surprise, right? Yeah. It had such rave reviews from what I've heard. So, yeah, if it was ended on a cliffhanger, you're just still sitting there on a cliff. Yeah. Disney messed up when they went PG. Yeah, meanwhile, Deadpool made over $1 billion in like global ticket sales. $1 billion, dude. There is value in an R-rated film, bro. Let it go. You know? Just make a good movie that people enjoy. You make the money. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Disney. You will make the money. All right? So ridiculous. You know, the shareholders must be like, oh my God, thank God for Deadpool. It was a terrible Star Wars show. They wanted to make Jedi look like real bad guys. Yeah, I couldn't care less. Like, I didn't even care about the story. I know it's like absolute power, corruption, blah, 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 you know, and then that was whole Palpatine's angle is like, you know, if the Jedis are in power, you know, blah, 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 complete control, absolute power, blah, blah, blah. And then he turns around and gets absolute power by taking control of Senate, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So it's, yeah, whatever. Jedis. Dude, as far as I'm concerned, first 3 movies, you know, prequels if I'm a glutton for punishment, and that's it for me. I'm bare. Handful of episodes for The Mandalorian. I didn't like any of the series, man. Dude, Book of Boba Fett, I was like, bleep this. This is stupid, dude. That wasn't even fun. You know, Mandalorian had a couple of good episodes. I was like, oh, all right, that was kind of interesting. You know, but then they kept showing Baby Yoda, throwing Grogu at you every 5 minutes. Oh, look, dude, we got merch. Grogu, he's so cute. Whatever, dude. You know, save those little Bambi eyes for Bambi when he's stuck in a burning forest. We like the prequels at the kids. I did not like the prequels as a kid. Dude, when I saw those, I'm like, what the hell is that? That kid is annoying. That kid is annoying. That was my takeaway. I hate Jar Jar. Darth Maul needed more screen time. This sucks. And that was with the Phantom Menace. I did walk away saying that score was amazing. Dude, the John Williams score, the Darth Maul thing. Dude, that was the best thing about the thing. You know? Clone Wars put me to freaking sleep, and that solidified my hatred for Anakin Skywalker, because I'm like, yo, this guy's just a whiner, man. Third movie, lightsaber battles were a step up. Brr. What the hell ever, man. But I didn't care flying crap about the prequels. I'm just sitting there. I'm like, it was literally, oh yeah, the kid's gonna save the day. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay, now they're a Jedi, and now they're having all these ego issues. Blah, 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 blah. You know, it was so. The actor that played Palpatine, what is their name? Ian McDermott. I feel like it is. Excellent. They were the best part. They were the best part about that. That lightsaber battles and Darth Maul was cool until his screen time got cut in half. The prequels were very painful. It was like watching a political convention. I'm just sitting there. I'm just like, oh my God. I'm like, the Senate. Let's talk about trade deficits and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, Ian McClellan? 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 I don't know, man. It was rough. And it kind of, you know, when they did the, thank you. When they did the special editions of Star Wars, that kind of left a bad taste for the franchise for me, because I'm like, you know, again, we saw those when we were younger, and we're like, why did this happen? Why did they put, this wasn't anything. You know, we thought back then, we thought they spruced it up. You know, they spruced up the film. You know, they made it a little bit better. Maybe they made the special effects a little bit better. They changed a lot of crap, dude. They changed a lot of crap, you know? And then I got stupid bent out of shape when they went back in again and put the ghost of Anakin in there as the newer actor, as opposed to whoever played Darth Vader back then. I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, the ghost of Obi-Wan was old. Why is all of a sudden, you know, ghost of Anakin? Oh, now he's like the perfect age to be a ghost. Get the hell out of here. You know? Yeah, that was a slap in the face. That was abysmal. And I'm just like, okay, you're going to do all this stuff, but you're going to keep the annoying Ewoks in there. Okay, bro. And it really kind of just, that was my first, I would say, really noticeable in my psyche, where I was just like, my God, corporations just ruin everything, don't they? You know, that kind of thing. Thank you. If anything, it was an eye-opener saying, wow, they just keep messing with things, and it never got better. Nobody said, you know what, we made a mistake. No. So now you had to have all these fans try to re-stitch together the original version of it using like Laserdisc copies. I'm like, oh God, it's so ridiculous. You know, fans shouldn't have to do this. I like the Ewoks. Ewoks were all right. I mean, they're a lot better than Jar Jar. It just, I felt like between Empire and Jedi is when Lucas had kids and he wanted to make something fun for the kids. Is that true? Is that like a timeline? Did he have kids between those two movies? Because unless like someone was just like, we got to appeal to the kids and sell more toys to them. They were already buying toys, dude. Kids like dark crap. You don't have to make everything cutesy. And that's why there's still warehouses of Jar Jar toys, because nobody cared about them. Just digitally make James Earl Jones the Force Ghost as a joke, right? I don't know, but it was really, and that and the you know, hand shoots first kind of thing, where they're like, no, we got to change that. Why? Well, we don't want Han Solo to be bad, so he's got to defend himself. But it looks so awkward, dude. It looks so awkward. Even in my dim-witted mind of youth, I was looking at this. I was like, that just looks bad. Because here's the thing. There is no way Greedo is that bad of a shot. He practically hit the ceiling. The guy was right across the table. He was right across the table. And McClunky was added later than that, even, when Disney finally got those versions and they ended up on a Disney whatever. And I'm just like, what? I grew up watching the VHS, and I still think they're better than the new. Yeah, the edits, definitely. They really are. They were good. They were a nice time capsule. And believe me, I understand creators wanting to go back in and fix issues with newer technology and stuff like that. But there's a fine line between changing everything and just tweaking it to make it look a little bit better. You know? Kids even like stormtroopers more than the rebel soldiers. Yeah, they had cool costumes. Yeah. I think the hand shoots first thing is just a troll at this point. It really isn't. The original one, he literally just shoots them in cold blood. Like, and that's the thing. And then, looking back on it, Lucas is like, well, he's kind of a hero, so we can't have it. Maybe that could be part of his redemption story, where he's like, wow, this guy was like a cold stone killer, but now he's saving the universe. Takes all types, George. Yeah. Dude, I'm just like, what? Anyway. Yeah, Han was tired of him monologuing, right? Yeah, I'm just like, and again, there's no way Greedo's a bounty hunter and misses that shot. If you're gonna go back and change the lore and make Greedo shoot first, he's hitting him. There's no way around it. There's no way around that. You can't be a intergalactic flipping bounty hunter and not be able to pick somebody off from across the table. I mean, dude, logic. That's like me not being able to throw a rock at Pauline. It's just like, hey, sorry, I threw the rock and it hit the car back there. It's like, what? It doesn't make any sense. And I don't have a good arm. Yeah, he's not a stormtrooper. I mean, is that just a moral of the story? Bad guys have bad aim? All those lasers going off inside of a small hallway. No rebel gets shot. Just that stormtroopers. They're bonking their heads on the thing. And I know somebody tried to explain it away where it was like, the diminished quality of clones over the years made them kind of derpy. If you want to go with that. Even so, I mean, walking into a door is a fine line between diminished capabilities and just being dumb. I don't know. People like to defend the stuff that they like. I get it, but come on. Oh, God. I don't know. As the evil bounty hunters went, I kind of like Bosk, that weird little lizard guy. He was kind of cool. Yeah. He was like kind of a big brown lizard guy. He was like, he's kind of at the rear. Yeah, he had an intimidating presence. I mean, Boba Fett was okay, but I mean, kind of they just wrapped him up real quick, right? The first movie only makes sense for the scene when they get pulled into the Death Star and escape, but the other accuracy is suspect. They couldn't even hit the ship. They're literally shooting at the ship. And they're like missing. Huh? It's literally a gigantic barn. You know how to say you can't even hit the broadside of a barn? Yeah, that's the equivalent of it. I mean, wouldn't you be the Emperor just looking at this catastrophe happening and you're just like, why all my stormtroopers such terrible shots? I mean, this guy could have just, where was Darth Vader? He could have force grabbed something. I mean, just throw, whatever. I don't care. I would have force pushed those people right out into space. Like, I would have been like, you guys are just such awful shops. Just, that's it. You're so terrible. Go.
49 months. That is like forever.
There you go. 49 moons. Thank you, Timmy. Hope you're doing well. I got to get off the Star Wars topic. We get on that and I just complain about it because there's literally like 40 years of I hate this thing now. Oh, but speaking of which, bro, go.
These are clones of a top-tier bounty hunter. How are that bad at shooting?
Right? That's the thing, man. These were supposed to be like, they literally had Django just sitting up there like, we're going to get some of your DNA,
I am doing great.
All right.
Just posting images of sunshine for Shadov to be inspired.
Hey, sunshine. Cool. Go. Oh, Misfit Guts, thank you for the sub. Thank you. I appreciate Django didn't tell them he needed contacts, right? I have bad eyesight. I'm not going to let him know that, you know? Somebody's like, we have the perfect specimen for your, your army, and then you're just like, wait, what? This guy's got bad eyesight. When he puts the helmet on, it automatically adjusts to give him 20/20 vision. Are you doing that with these guys? Oh, no, and we already ordered 15 million helmets, so, yeah, you got so many of them. I mean, even if they all shoot in a general direction, somebody's going to hit them. Mathematically. Like, well, yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, it's not a big deal. All right, cool, thanks, And then they're like, oh my God, these people are really bad shots. This guy's like legally blind. He can't even drive. Like, anyway, we knew somebody that went to the Chicago. There was a Chicago comic convention, right? You got some autographs, some people. He was waiting online, looking at voice actors. He got to meet, Mark Hamill, William Shatner, the person who did the voice for Optimus Prime, and the person who did the voice for Megatron, Captain Janeway from Star Trek, and he missed his chance to see Lance Henriksen because the lines were so long. He did it. Here's the thing. Go.
Good morning, friends. Remember this, I drink coffee for your protection.
I do too. But, and here's the weird thing, right, bro? This dude went to get Mark Hamill's autograph, right? Because he's just like, oh, cool, Mark Hamill, I'll get an autograph. Do you know how much they charge for an autograph? Take a guess, chat. Before the ads start running, how much do you think Mark Hamill charges for an autograph? At a convention. Oh, $100, right? 100. All right, what else? What other numbers we got? $200. Don't be the person that says $1 million, okay? $100, $400, $2. All right. Drum roll. Brrr. Do we have that thing? No, we don't. Net 69. No autograph is worth this. Yeah, not at $700. $700. Yo, and if this is accurate information, $700. $700. Yo, I love Mark Hamill. They're iconic. They've done some of the best voiceover work. They were like one of the most iconic sci-fi blah, blah, blah people, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Yo, dude managed to get William Shatner. I would say the Star Trek equivalent, right? William Shatner? He had him sign a little Enterprise. Gotta respect the hustle. No, I don't, actually. $700? Yo, I'm used to like sports people maybe charging $25 to $50.
Autograph is not worth $700. Go kick sand.
Dude, $700. All right, now I gotta assume these numbers are true because it is from a reliable source that I've known for years. That's insane. I like, dude, we're all comic book geeks. Maybe he's thinking, his generation of fans are probably, they all have jobs at this point, and then you probably all do. But with expendable income, nobody's got $700 expendable income for Scribble ink. Trust me, we got an Etsy shop. I'm like, it's insane to me. It really is insane to me. I literally have no words. And I like Mark Hamill. All right. Dude, I wouldn't pay $700 for... I am literally trying to think of somebody that I admire so much. Bill Watterson. Bill Watterson, the creator of Calvin and Hobbes. Dude, that guy's amazing. Everything they've done has been super great. Even Tim Burton. Tim Burton I hold in high esteem because of his dark spookiness, one of Superman influence kind of thing. And I'm like, I'm not giving these guys $700. Bill Watterson, Tim Burton, I love you, bro. $100 tops. $100 tops. That is literally the most I could do. If they want to hang out for lunch, I'll pay for their lunch and maybe put $100 on top of that, and I could pick their brains. $700 for lunch. I would do $700 for lunch with Tim Burton. You know, I'm not saying we do drive-through and he orders nuggets. Okay, I'm just saying no. We got to sit at the table and have like at least a 3-course meal. You know, dessert and everything. You know, that kind of thing. I'll pay for the meal. But dude, $700? That's insane. That's insane to me. I don't know. So I guess be mindful if you do go to these conventions and are seeking out autographs from people like that. The price might just be really disappointing. I don't think I would be able to do that in good conscience. I wouldn't be able to like be at a convention and be like, yeah, $700. What? Dude, just Venmo me, bro. You know, no, just oh, good. If somebody, I think I would be like, if you have money, just put it in a tip jar, you know, that kind of thing. I'd be like, here you go, autograph. Here you go, autograph. Granted, I'm not Mark Hamill or William Shatner. Ad start in 59 seconds. I have to take this ad break because I have to walk around and stretch things because we're getting that spine compression thing where you start losing feeling in your leg.
Jerry and Mike of Penny Arcade discussed this because the prices became an issue at PAX.
Wow.
It is because of people these days flipping that autographed item online.
It still doesn't justify it, you know? It really doesn't. Let the flippers flip, but, you know, all you're doing is hurting the fans at that point. Really, I mean, that's what it comes down to. Well, you know, if we do $700, then, you know, scalpers won't, you know, take advantage of it. Yeah, but neither will the fans. So, thanks, scalpers. All right, ads coming. Dude, I got to take the break and stretch. Go, you do the same, because if you don't, we're all going to die. Go.
Why is there a string missing from my base?
Oh, I got a job as a part-time assassin online and needed a strangle string. I would be so honored if I could try it out on you.
No.
You never support my ventures. Hoot. Support my endeavors each day and ever, 'cause you never know when you'll need a squirrel assassin.
The age limits don't help anybody. Because you know what? You want to know why it doesn't help? Because every parent thinks their child, oh, they're old enough to deal with this. They're mature enough to go see Deadpool. It's not a problem. My child is more mature than children of their age. They wouldn't eat cookie-smelling Play-Doh. They're mature. Yes, they're very smart for their age. You know, no parent ever says, you know what, my kid is 6, and frankly, it's an idiot. The kid is an idiot. Like, I feel like they're 3 years old. I can't buy them Play-Doh. They're going to eat it. I can't give them a baseball bat because they're going to beat up their little sister. You know, they are basically less mature than I anticipated. They're practically a dullard. Like, if there was still a thing called a village idiot, I would have to just offer my child up and say, here is your new king. You know, but no parent ever does that. Know your child is the moral of the story. Know your child. Some of them are stupid. Dial-up delight. If you've ever had dial-up, there was no fun to be had. The two terms do not work together. Nobody says, wow, this dial-up connection is delightful. I'm so delighted with my internet speeds at 28 to 56K. Yes. You know when you guys are worried about your latency? Oh my God, look at the latency. 22 milliseconds, this connection is crap. Yeah, why don't you try 500 milliseconds? Okay? On a good day. Okay?
Hello, welcome to the Rainbow Grind. How may I serve you? Let's see. What do I want? Hello? Huh. Are you gonna order something? Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Hold on.
You know, there is a fine line between making a decision and loitering.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
May I suggest something?
If you must.
We have this really wonderful agave sandwich.
What?
Agave. It's like, sweet nectar from a cactus.
You want me to eat a cactus sandwich?
Well, no, it's like agave in between, like, a sweet roll. And it's kind of like baked and then fried up a little bit. So it's got a crispy sweet thing to it. It's like French toast.
Ugh.
Trust me, it's delicious.
I'm not taking your word for that. Agave. Why?
I don't know, I always liked agave.
And why do you say it like that?
Like what?
Agave. Say agave.
Agave.
No, agave.
Agave. Agave. Agave. Agave.
Alright, whatever. Coffee black.
We don't have that in stock right now.
You're a coffee place. What are you, out of beans?
Did you know that is my name?
Out of beans?
No. Bean.
Fantastic. Get some then.
No, I mean... Okay, technically we're not out of coffee. We're just out of just regular coffee.
Alright, whatever. Give me the weirdest thing you have. Fine. Fry me up an agave sandwich
Agave.
with, I don't know, whatever has the most caffeine in it. Okay?
Do you really think you should be having more caffeine?
Do you really think you should be asking me if I should have more caffeine?
Okay, where's your little friend with the glasses?
Dude, I don't know. Can keep track of them. Oh, I'm chewing on the servers because data is crunchy. And it always tastes delicious when I plug myself into the outlet.
Somebody get this squirrel out of my service! The hell do I pay you all for?
I don't want a cactus sandwich, yet I'm open to trying something new. How about you? Would you like a cactus sandwich too?
Boom. All right, we're back. Thanks for putting up with that. Now I gotta get serious about the breaks, dude. Gotta get serious about the breaks. Because if I don't take the breaks, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. We didn't realize this. We had a proof of concept going on in the background, and it's not ready for today. But we had a 3D model of Pauline in the background that was running and it was working, and I didn't even realize it because it didn't like mess up the computer or nothing. And I'm like, oh my god, we can do the 3D model thing. Of course, there's like pre-rendered animations and stuff where, you know, things happen or whatever, but I might test it out Sunday. I might not. We'll see. We'll see. But dude, I'm like, all right, it works. It works. It works. 3D. 3D Pauline, dude. For those into the anime crowd thing right there, you know, the MMDs? Like the little dance things? Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's like one of those things. But it's got like various things. So that'll be a stepping stone to just see proof of concept. And then from there on, we can kind of work on other things and see what happens. Finally, the ad's over. What do you mean the ads are over? The ads have been over. What do you mean that ads be over? You know, ads happen. I literally have to take breaks. So you sitting through ads helps me actually move around and not die. Now we got the spine. Dude, we haven't had this in a while, the spine compression crap. You know, where it just kind of pinches nerves. So it's like literally half of our body's like, oh, we got really bad pinched nerves. You know, so it's just, you know, annoying. But I'm going to reward you all with coffee cards. I don't even care what comes up. I'm not going to block them because you were good and you sat through ads. Even though I'm going to drink coffee real quick. Quicker. At least the eyes are glowy. Tasteful. All right. There's a bat at the beach. Look at the bats at the beach. That's pretty good. There was bats. Look at this one. See? Those are the aggravated ones where she's getting angry. She's like, why is AI doing this to me? Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Okay. I finished my coffee, so, you know. You just realized I went to 2D? Oh my God, nothing gets past you. Nothing. I'm kidding, huh? Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, so did anybody actually see anything from Gamescom that you were like, oh, dude, this looks cool? See? Crickets. Dude, it's like, I don't know, Reanimal? Oh, yeah, there was a Little Nightmares 3 Reanimal, so they're basically made by the same people. So, yeah. Bum, 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 bum. As people have complained about Jim Lee's commission price. Well, I mean, it's freaking Jim Lee. A commission from Jim Lee? That should cost a lot. But I don't know what a lot is. My concept of a lot is different from other people's concept of a lot. So what's in a lot? What's in a lot? I know, I'm curious. I didn't even know Jim Lee did commissions. Like, aren't they running DC Comics right now? Maybe that's why DC's not doing as well, because they're making more money doing commissions. What the hell, dude? Get back to work. Jimmy. I know, I don't know what the commission is. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, what was the other thing? Bum, 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 bum. Steam is having a rhythm fest. He's still running, DC? So if he's still running there, then how come you got free time to be doing commissions? That's what I would like to know. Because I'm just running the small little thing we got going on here. I don't have time for commissions. I'm literally going 24/7. Where's Jimmy Lee got all these free times there? I need a price. In the meantime, while somebody looks up how much a commission is from Jim Lee, Steam Rhythm Fest. Rhythm. Hey, for people who like rhythm games, bro, they got some rhythm games here that are kind of aight. But I would say if you're going to get anything, I would get Cryptid the Necrodancer. If you've never played Cryptid the Necrodancer, play it. All right, it's like freaking what, $3, bro, $3. Plus they got all these other weird little things in there, so that's cool. And they got a new game coming up. What is this? Procedural Peril Bundle. No, that's another game. This is an excellent game. The music in it is freaking fantastic. Metal Hellsinger, I think they got that too. I don't know if it's going to be $3, but you know, this is definitely worth it. Plus, there's the essentials. The bundle info. This is where you get like a bunch of soundtracks and stuff. I bought all these soundtracks. They're all good. Even the weird little remix things. Dude, I even got the Miku. I got the Miku one. Miko's in there. See, this is a crossover that doesn't need to be needed, but I get it. You know? Worth. Totally worth. Worth, bro. Let me get rid of all that crap. Oh, there's a new Mafia game. A new Mafia game's coming out. I'm not quite sure if I care about that. New Mafia, the old country. Uncover the origins of organized crime and mafia. I don't, you know. What is this? They're showing me a box of lemons. That's not something you want to put forth when you're selling a game. It's essentially saying lemons. Do you guys like lemons? Play Mafia Old Country. What are you doing to me? There's a knife, there's steps, and then a box of lemons. You're not selling it. You're not selling it, bro. Bro. I gotta look it up now. I gotta look